Are you going to win it? Adding fuel to the flames as now coming into this final map. Winner obviously wins the opening matchup. Ooh, Edward once again looking good on the pistol rounds.
Edward, because he hits heads, mate. Finds the first two entries as he...
In on towards Electronic. Simple as well being tagged down by the Deagle of Adren, but more frags going in favor of Na'Vi. 55 seconds left. 3 versus 2.
Some beautiful little taps coming out from these pistols into this opening round as it is now left in a 3 versus 2. Dosia, he will sprint over to recover the bomb as we hit about the 40-second mark on the clock here. Simple pops the noggin of Adren, and it is all up to Dosia at the clutch in a 1 versus 3. The other players on that CT side are fairly low. It's just Zeus that's on 100 HP. Dosia, the adjustment gets the kill, and Electronic starts to wake up a little bit now as the X-Guard's popping off. It would have to be the 5K for him to win this one, and he's up against Simple. 50 HP left on Simple now.
Is there a defuse kit drop somewhere that he can salvage and give himself an additional 5 seconds into this clutch? Dosia though in the 1 versus 3 now makes it the 1 versus 1, goes in towards short as well. Simple has to find well, tap the bomb, force out the peek from Dosia. There's so many angles he can be now as well. With the bomb ticking with 10 seconds left, there's just no chance here, Jack.
He knows it's over, pushes in, tries to force the issue, just wants to do something as this round is over. Either way, will deny the fight. Not from this far of a distance. He needs to wait and play into the hand of getting up close and personal, which he does. Hobbit fell for it.
Around.
Oh, awkward CZ spam there from Electronic, but it actually does come out on top. He was blind, fought through it. Finds quite an impactful kill waiting from the other side of the tunnel there. Simple with a frag on Mo. They're going to go for the trade. Dosia comes down like a ton of bricks on Flamey, and it is up to the 2 versus 3. They are outnumbered, but they do actually have the drop on Edward, who doesn't have a effective weapon, just the Deagle, but luckily he can adjust up. Rips into pieces.
Extinguishing the Molotovs there as they charge in towards B.
Just sprinting through like a marathon as they will actually find success on the bomb site. The first 2 frags go their way. Edward have just won before he was traded back upon. It's a 3 versus 4. Bomb's been planted as well. The elevated angle is still exposed. Simple, he has no restrictions, so he's able to peer in and fire down with the AWP and get a capitalization there as it just falls into a 2 versus 3. Dosia and Mir need to try and save it. Mir gonna play on the close angle, taps away, but there's still no connection, leaving it all up to the big man, Dosia, to save it. Can he shoot for success? As he starts to try and make his move, spams into the chest and kills the Electronic. They need to get another man on the bomb, but he's killing them all. Dosia, 1 by 1. Seems to be the leading man so far. Gonna prove that once again. Goes for the entry, the star of the show, as he is the main character at the moment. Getting the early entries, but then being denied by Edward, who will fight against him with a Deagle. They'll start to use that stopping power to slow down the push. They're looking a little bit more timid now, trying to clear their angles. The walls of smoke will keep them back just for a second. But Zeus tries to go for a power play. A smart move. They shouldn't expect him there by Toxic. They've been clearing it. He gets 1 kill before he goes down, but the rest of the squad fights tooth and nail to save this. And Mo actually does trigger it off the back of the nades being pushed in. There's the flashbang to open it up. Flamey for the early commit. Peeks through but doesn't see anyone there. Edward overextends, falls into the trap as Hobbit was waiting, knowing that he'd push up to try and recover the AK. Zeus with the first kill coming through though off the shotgun. Electronic does damage by denying Dosia's life. A further frag found. He single-handedly is ripping them to pieces. There is no time left. Mo will lose the round. Right outside, ready to go for the burst when the time is right. Electronics, the frontline infantry. That is the bomb dropped. Adren goes down. Hobbit also laid to rest. Mayor's the only one trying to stop himself from being set up on a date with the coroner as he fights back and slays 1 man. Can he get anything else going for him? Simple, straight into action. Simply spectacular as he finds the double kill. That's going to be the deep.
Sight Edward. Chucks at the Molotov, but it's going to be extinguished straight away as Simple opens up the round towards B short already. Dosia though, Hobbit. Ooh, Hobbit with 2 actually with the Galil in towards B short. Cleans them all up, but so does Flamey with his AWP. 1 versus 2 as it's all down to Electronic, who made noise towards B short. Now rotates back around towards A long. Oh my goodness, this is the ultimate read here from Electronic, anticipating the play towards A.
This could be wild. It's a 1 versus 2. He is at the A site, but Electronic will need to do something absolutely electrifying. Gets the spray off on the first man, but panics a little bit.
They're going to take it.
Oh, Dosia opens it up quite effectively there, just able to stop them in their tracks as he gets that initial kill. Mur as well going to adjust and get the headshot off onto Electronic. Adren comes through. It's all up to Edward in a 1 versus 3.
Regard the FAMASs or the UMP, you might as well keep on to what you have, and if you lose this round, then invest into the AWP. Electronic sneaks through the smoke here, and actually the double play towards B short from Gambit means they do concede the site, so Mir doesn't turn around soon. Yeah, goes to his demise. The B site now in favor of Na'Vi. Maybe this is the beginning of the resurgence for Na'Vi in their second half. It's still unlikely, but we'll see. Oh, no one covering the bomb plant, Jack.
This is rough. They give them the free kill. There is a trade back, so they have the advantage once more. At least it wasn't until the last few seconds of the round there was actually time to play with, but Hobbit can catch off guard and the rotate there. Connects the shot right into the cranium of Enwood, has the AK, so if there is a peek that comes through, should be able to find the frag. He is down to 6 HP, but he still found the kill. Unfortunately, Adren's gone now. If Adren was still alive, this round might have had potential, but it's all on Hobbit. Nade rolling in.
Flash and a Molotov doesn't have a smoke, unfortunately. Can't smoke towards the end of long and then go back towards toilets and try and show us if there's more players there. Dozy with the first one in towards Monster. 25 seconds left and Na'Vi cornered in towards the B site. 4 versus 2. Mir, Hobbit all chiming in together. As the bomb spotted towards B short, Na'Vi have to commit here. 18 seconds left. They had no time to run up connector. Instead, they have to come in towards B. Flamey with 1. Maybe there's still a chance here for Na'Vi as Edward finds 1. Finds another. 5 seconds left. Oh, he has time. Oof. Half a second remaining and he has got time, but he's on to such low HP. Has to land the instant headshot.
Adren pushes straight in, nearly found him though on the backtrack. It is just the 1 versus 1. He can jump on this as well, try and force the issue. Edward is so low, 15 HP. As soon as he walks into the crosshair of Adren, he's going to be able to get that shot off.
MAC-10's there for Edward and Zeus. They're going to know the economic situation here for Gambit to stack up as much cash as they can for now. Oh, 2 nice USP kills there, but obviously 4 versus 3, yes, Gambit have the advantage, but looking at the utility, the firepower, this is going to be the round here for Na'Vi nevertheless.
Edward wants to shake his moneymaker here with a MAC-10 in position. It's an easy spray down as they're all picking him 1 by 1, but Dosia with the AK will slay him. And Mo also starts to fight through. It's up to Flamey to save the day now. A 1v1 versus Mo. It would be his hat-trick frag into the round, but he doesn't have too much range with it, nor does he have...
And then the buy comes in for the UMP from Mir. Missed shot early from Mo, but not missed by Adren. 5 versus 4. As they're going to be flashing off his angle. Hobbit's here to back up Adren as well. So they've got 2 players in towards connector, and the AWP going to be falling back towards the side. The timing so painfully off there. But the bomb is dropped in towards connector. Very poor play there from Zeus.
Dosia with a kill on Flamey. It's only just Electronic and Simple that remain. This duo needs to step up massively if they wish to win this one. It's going to be a struggle. As that bomb is down, it's in CT side territory. It can be controlled fairly easily. You can see Hobbit just waiting there with support of Adren. If one of them goes down, the other should be able to get the capitalization off, but actually it's Simple to do all the damage. Major monstrosity. A big display of skill there as he pushes down and finds the first 2 frags to continue to lead the charge as well. Going to push out. The CTs will now be dubious about where this play is actually going down towards. If Electronic can find these kills, then maybe they can get something out of the round, but he goes down. Caught fumbling as he switched out to a grenade after getting the first frag. Mur was able to trade it. And now we're left with Simple in the 1 versus 2. However, the A site is open. He can get a free bomb plant and then fall back, but he does just have 12 HP to play with.
1 versus 2. This seemed destined to be the 15th round here for Gambit. Mir, has he heard the steps towards A long? I think he has, and there you have
Na'Vi sent packing into the lower bracket, but they kick it off well. Unfortunately, mistakes were made, but Simple tries to save the day. He gets the sublime headshot there on Hobbit. Mur with a response. Mo as well comes through. The pain train is pulling into the station, and Gambit are the ones that are driving as they take it down. That is going to be a 16-10 scoreline. Mo with the final blow, and they win it. Gambit 2-1 the series. They will lose out on Inferno, but win on Nuke and Overpass.